I also think it's kind of interesting of people just like sometimes when people talk about me being on them, I'm just thinking to myself, like, you have the power to make a choice one way or the other as well. And you obviously made your choice. So are you disappointed with your choice? Or are you disappointed that I made a different choice? I mean, I've talked about it openly. And so people kind of make it sound like I have access to something that they don't have access to. But especially now more than ever, everyone's got access to it. So sometimes when I look at that, I'm just like, man, that's kind of weird. I don't understand. I don't understand like where they're coming from, because I'm just thinking, well, just like protein powder, you get the same access as I do. It does have a little bit of a cost, but it ain't expensive. Testosterone's not expensive. It's like $50 for 10 milliliters of it, $60. If somebody's selling it to you for more than that, they're taking you for a ride. If you guys want to order some from me, go to markbell.com.
Link in the description, promo code
right
Power
there.
Project, so that 50 comes out to a little bit less.
But man, that's the danger though, because like this generation of lifters, and I'm 30 years old. Am I really being the back in my day guy?
I think you are.
I'm about to be the back in my day guy. Dude, like
when I was 27,
when I was 16, I feel like such an ass. But
just wait, it gets worse.
Dude, Brandon Harding, I've brought him up before, but he started taking tests or stuff 3 years into his training career. And you see how he looks now, you see all the success he's had, blah, blah, blah. And guys love him because he was honest.
He kept it real.
He kept it
That's all we ask, Nsima. We just want you to keep it real.
And I see that comment too about Mike, like, I'd have so much respect for you if you were honest, right? So, but the reason why you see so many young TikTok fitness guys or whatever, guys lifting for only 3, 4, or 5 years and then being like, okay, I'm going to up my level and get on TRT is because to everyone, it's so normal, you know? It shouldn't be normal when you're that young. It should literally be for when you get to a point where you're older and your testosterone is not close to where it was and you're doing everything in your lifestyle to be healthy and increase your tests, but it's not there. That is when that card should be played. It shouldn't, I mean, okay, everyone has different goals. Some people want to be pro fucking bodybuilders, but if you're a guy that just wants to get big and lift, I don't know. My opinion is that like that shouldn't be your card, you know? And again, we're all adults. We all have the ability to make choice, but now TRT for younger guys is more common than ever. That's weird.
It's actually celebrated too.
It is celebrated because when you come out, if you're an influencer and you're like, I'm now doing TRT, bro, that's why I dig you so much, man. You're honest. It's like,
here's the other thing that I wonder. So I did mention like, hey, you got access to it, right? But when I was training in the beginning, yes, I did read about it and stuff, but I remember being so excited about the results I was getting and being so into, like, I had like a training log and I would write everything down and I would see like, oh, that's what I did last week. I'm going to up that a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit more weight. I wasn't sitting there thinking about all these external ways I could get better. I was thinking about I was in the workouts. I was thinking about the workout. I was thinking about the next time I'm going to go to the gym. And I was really excited and motivated for every time that I was able to go back to the gym. So it's a fascinating thing that people get so wrapped up in it. But just again, what would happen if you put in the work and you do so day in and day out and you build up some consistency? What if you're consistent for 30 days? What if you're consistent for 60 days? What if you're consistent for 90 days? What does that look like? There's not a steroid that you can take that's going to improve your consistency or improve your ability to make the correct decisions. There's not going to be a steroid that you can take that's going to improve your ability to tell your friends you're not going out with them. There's not going to be a steroid that's going to, teach you to like shun alcohol and shun things that are going to pull away from your training routine. That'll always be the most powerful thing that you ever do is make the decision to stick to your habits and to stick to your guns and to do it over and over and over again. That's what I was obsessed with when I was a kid. I was obsessed with, I want to see what results I can get. And you know what? I was getting results. So steroids took a back seat. Even though I was reading about them, I was pumped about them, I was excited. I was like, these sound fucking awesome. Wow. Someone can gain like 10, 15 pounds, like, and they could do all these other things. Like, holy shit, that sounds crazy. Yeah. But I was gaining strength as well. I was getting bigger as well. I was getting in better shape. So it's like, well, you know, if you're going to the gym and you're going 3 times a week, and then the next week you go 1 time a week, and then you miss a month, and then you go for, that's where I really see the danger of somebody like getting involved super early, where they didn't have a couple base years of like just kind of learning the gym, like knowing how to work out. There's a lot of guys that are taking stuff that probably have not even scratched the surface of what their body could truly do. And I think that kind of sucks.
Power Project family, how's it going? Now, we know that strength starts from the floor, which is why we want you guys to build strong feet. That's why we partnered with Vivo Barefoot shoes, and we've been wearing these shoes for over a year now. Not only are they flexible, 0 drop, meaning they're flat. They have a wide toe box so your feet can do what they need to do inside of the shoe. They also look great. If you go on their website, they have a lot of amazing options, from casual wear to in-gym wear to running. With you go with Vivo Barefoot, you can't go wrong, and your feet will get stronger as you wear the shoes. So if you're interested in checking them out, head to vivobarefoot.com/powerproject, and at checkout, use the code POWERVIVO20 to save yourself 20% off your entire purchase. Enjoy the episode.
And before you pulled the trigger, the physique you showed and the physique you had before you chose to pull the trigger, man, people would think that physique was on drugs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wish we had, I mean, I think Andrew, you had the file like saved, but
it's going to take me a minute.
That's all good.
Actually,
it's on his phone.
That's so weird. I just had it
screensaver
pulled up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, there you go,
dude. Look at you pre-steroids. I mean, like, okay, and let's just do a thought experiment. Look at you before you started. How old were you there on the left?
About 19 or 20.
Okay, 19 or 20. Now let's just imagine you just chose to volume it. You just chose to spend another decade.
I didn't even bodybuild. I didn't even know anything about bodybuilding.
You were doing powerlifting type training, right? You weren't doing a lot of training volume. This is strength training.
Yeah.
Low reps, getting stronger.
Also had no legs at that point.
Yeah. But I think about this, dude. If you just like did another 10 years with just volume, like 19, dog.
Yeah. I might be bigger and in better shape than I am right now. I think it's possible.
But what your physique pre-steroids, that is a physique that people would be is not natty.
And I think this
205, 210.
Right when you got on, I think.
Yep.
And how old are you there?
14.
5.
I wish you had pictures when you were like 24 or 23, because you didn't hop on until 25, right?
25, yeah.
I wish you had those 24, 23
there might
pictures.
be a little bit of tweener pictures.
He's here-ish.
Well, that's 19, 20, dude.
Hey, I know you guys enjoyed the video, so like, comment, subscribe, and head to the Power Project Discord below. Talk to y'all later.